Hey guys, I'm at the Sunset Memorial Park Cemetery in Norman, Oklahoma. It's kind of southwest of Oklahoma City, and that's a beautiful little cemetery. The pond off there in the distance kind of goes over the hill there. Anyways, guys, I'm here for the grave of actor Michael Dunn. Born Gary Miller on October 20th, 1934 in Ellis County, Oklahoma, and he died at the age of 38 on August 30th, 1973 in London, England. So, who was Michael Dunn? Like I said, he was an actor, singer, piano prodigy. He had a genius IQ of 178. As I said, he was born Gary Miller. And only grew to 3 feet 10 inches, but it was obvious from an early age that he was, very, very special young man. And said, "Mama, I can read." Her response was, "Sure you can, Gary." The boy then proceeded to pick up a paper and read it to her at the age of 2. So an incredibly gifted child. His family moved to Michigan, where he won numerous awards in school. He really disliked the term little person, but when other kids started or made fun of him, he would go up and just talk to them, just trying to disarm the bullying. He ended up going to college, earned a journalism degree from the University of Miami, where he was editor of the school newspaper. Despite his physical limitations, including an inherited bone disorder, he also served as a lifeguard and enjoyed playing football and baseball. He's always found his way around his physical limitations. His voice was loud, which helped him on a cheerleading squad in Miami, but by the time he graduated, he knew he wanted to be an actor. He should be around here someplace. He went to New York, where he sang in bars and landed parts on off-Broadway plays. Michael was nominated for a Tony Award in his role in the play The Ballad of Sad Cafe, and that's when his career took off. He was nominated for Emmy Awards in appearances of Dr. Loveless, Into the Wild West episodes, and an episode of Bonanza. And that's why I think I initially recognized him from when I was kind of going through it. He was nominated for an Academy Award for his role as narrator in the 1965 movie Ship of Fools. And then he was in England to do the play Abdication when he died. Michael was originally buried in Fort Lauderdale, Florida, until his relatives brought him home. He now lies close to his parents, Fred and Jewel Miller. And here is his grave. Michael Dunn, born Gary Miller, October 20th, 1934, August 30th, 1973. I'm clearly not the only visitor here. Little stone left, little jewel in the barn. Painted rock there. Hoop. Yeah, I think Bonanza is where I had recognized him from as I was doing some research on him before I got here. Oops, I'm in the shadow again there, or in the sun. Very simple little plaque. I think a little easier to find than I thought it was. You can find that little structure over there, Jesus with the lambs. Go right across. Pretty large tree here. He's about 4 or 5 rows up from that tree. So, a small actor with a big voice, amazing talent, incredibly gifted mind with his IQ. And there you go, guys. Grave of Michael Dunn, actor. Alright, guys, I was just leaving the grave of Michael Dunn, the actor, passed away in 1973. And everything I read said he's buried by his parents, and I just found his parents as I was walking back a little ways away. Jewel and Fred B. Miller. I'll kind of pan around here. So we got one row, and then we have his grave right there. So about 2 rows apart. He is buried by his parents somewhat. So it'd be important to share that as I was leaving. Alright guys. Appreciate all the views I do get. Sometimes there's a lot, sometimes there's hardly any. Do appreciate the likes I get as well. Sometimes there's 1, sometimes there's 2, sometimes there's more. You know, I'll take what I can get. I do post cemetery grave videos every Sunday except the second Sunday of the month. I save that for my Goonies stuff, and then throughout the month I post other videos on roadside attractions, weird stuff, food challenges. I mean, just everything. This channel has no real focus. It's just me doing whatever I want to do. But I do a lot of the graves when I road trip across the country, which I spend about 4 or 5 weeks a year doing. Just give them something to do, something to go see as I drive across. But again, I hope you liked the video. Please hit subscribe, and we'll check you next time. Thanks, guys.